Hello everyone, it's Just a Dad. Today we're going to show you how to do the maintenance on the Yeedi M14 Plus robot vacuum cleaner. So I just had this robot vacuum cleaner at my home for 3 months. Now it's time to do all the maintenance. I'll talk a little bit how it did at my home. Spoiler alert, it's not going to get the Just a Dad sticker seal of approval. There's several reasons why, and I'll kind of explain those, but I am going to do a separate video on that. So before we get started, I did purchase this robot vacuum cleaner with my own money. I wasn't paid for this video. If you want to find all the robots that I highly recommend that have already passed my 3-month test, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. That's where you can find my #1 robot, the Mova P10 Pro. That's the robot that I recommend to my friends and family. I am an affiliate with Amazon, so if you purchase a product off of my website using a link or in this video description, the product's not going to cost you anymore, but I do earn a small commission from the sale. Now, if you have the Yeedi M14, this video I'm going to show you how to clean everything. I also have some generic parts, so we can save money. I did buy a couple generic kits. This is the eye rollback. Everything's good in it except for the bags. These bags are really thin, but everything else looks good. I do have the original OEM. Now, Ecovacs and Yeedi are the same company. It's the same as the T80. I got some Blue Arcs bags. We can save a lot of money with these bags. They're $1 a piece. So I'll have links to all of this in the video description and on my website, justadadapproved.com. Okay, so let's grab the tanks. We got to do a little bit of maintenance on the tanks, especially the dirty water tank. I got some cleaning hacks. We're going to be cleaning that. These things get really stinky. There's a little filter at the bottom of this one, so we'll clean that. I have had to do some maintenance on it already at my home, but I do like that it has a tray. And we can take this tray. It's extremely dirty. We got to do a little bit of cleaning down here, not too bad. We've got a dust bin, a dust bag. We're going to take this out. It's kind of full. It's not all the way full. I would have expected it to be a little bit fuller. That filter looks in good shape. So I get asked all the time, do robot vacuum cleaners work? Well, let's cut this bag open. I don't recommend doing this because it is really messy, but I do want to show you that the robot did actually vacuum my home pretty good. It's got some shortcomings, which I'll talk about. So there is quite a bit of dog hair in here, lots of dirt and debris. They're from the early testing. So robot vacuum cleaners do work. Now, when your robot is on, you're going to double tap the power button. That extends the mop roller. And then as soon as turn it off, that way the mop roller stays extended. So there's a button here you're going to press. That's going to release the mop roller. We've got a dirty water tank. I've had to clean this once already, but I'm glad that it's removable so that we can clean it. We've got a dustbin filter. This I have had to clean a couple times. You should be cleaning this every couple weeks. One of the downfalls of this robot is its dustbin is kind of small and the filter area is kind of small. So this clogs up really easy, especially if you have pets. We're going to wash all this. It does vacuum up water a little bit, but not too bad. But we got a lot of maintenance to do on this. And here's that little, this is reusable, but I recommend having an extra one. That's extremely dirty. So we're going to take that to the sink and clean it. Now there are a bunch of sensors around front. The LiDAR's down here. We want to wipe this sensor off. The AI sensor on this actually did a very good job of identifying dirt messes. We've got the cliff sensors here, these little glass windows. Here's one of the downfalls. This doesn't lift up, and cleaning down in here is tricky. Now we've got this scraper that comes off, but I've had to clean this a couple times and there's no good way of getting underneath this. There's actually quite a bit of dirt and debris that can get underneath here. So I wish there was more access to this area. As you can see, it does get pretty dirty. Wheels look in good shape. Pinch these tabs. This is another downfall of the robot. I did get quite a bit of hair wrap on this. This doesn't have any advanced technology that prevents hair wrap. So once in a while, I would have to cut the hairs off. There's a pivot point on each side. There's some hair wrap down here. It does have a comb. And the comb worked okay, but it's only right there. It's not over on the sides. We got to clean this area. Side brush looks in pretty good shape, but I am going to change it. Just pull straight up. This front wheel, there might be some hair wrapped around it, but it's in good shape. And there's the carpet sensor. It looks clean. So there's the extent of this. Be careful, you don't want to get anything down in this mechanism. You don't want to get water down here or anything. So everything I'm going to show you, I do have on my website, justadadapproved.com. This is the Walmart cleaning brush for $5. I've got a link to it. Here's the Shark Vac Mop solution I use. Here's the cleaning supplies. I also have a cleaning hack. Every time you empty the dirty water tank, put an Effordent tablet in there that prevents the odor. Okay, this is probably the funnest part of my job. These are reusable, but you got to let them, they take a while to dry. And that is one of the downfalls. This filter is on the small side, so anytime you've got a small filter, and let's get stuff soaking. We're going to definitely want to get the tray soaking, all the parts, the dirty water tank. The dirty water, I'm glad it's removable because it does stink sometimes. All right, these get extremely dirty, but they do take a while to make sure you use it in a well-ventilated area. These take a while to dry, but I do have a cleaning hack to help get these things drier quicker. Again, this brush just works the best for everything. There's a few, helps if you're kind of agitated in there. Now this you should be cleaning about every couple weeks, actually. There's a small filter we can take out. Careful, don't lose it. The dirty water tank, we definitely want to clean this and a seal. This brush works great for that. Even all the parts for the dustbin. Here's the actual dustbin. It gets pretty dirty. Again, this will take a while to dry. But we got some maintenance to do. We got to check these doors. I'll show you. A small filter here. And then this is the scraper. It gets really dirty. Even this brush can get inside there. It's kind of deep. Kind of put it in there like that. Now onto the tray. Tray gets, I like that it's removable, but it is really dirty. So here's the cleaning hack. Take a denture cleaning tablet. I'll put a link to this on my show description notes and on my website. Every time you empty that, put it in the dirty water tank. That prevents odor and helps clean it. Okay, so I recommend, this is off my website too, justadadapproved.com. Don't blow air directly into the carpets, but this will get it really clean, and we're going to use that to help dry our parts. So I've got a wet rag. This is really caked on, and since it's got that comb, it's really hard to get it out of that comb. Now you want to be careful. There is a plastic membrane right here that's really thin. You don't want to damage that membrane. This is one of the hardest robots to clean because of that comb and because of how much dirt or how much water it sucks up. And I've cleaned this once already. And normally I don't have to clean this area a couple times, but this one has gotten extremely dirty. Again, this area I'm just not able to clean it as good as I would like. Now, if you're like me and you're always in a hurry, this works great. You can speed up the process. Especially with this stuff. Okay, the dirty water tank, there is a little filter here that slides down. Don't lose that. I don't think you can buy a new one. That's about it. This little tray did come out. Line up like the hole, press that down in there. Should be nice and flush. And we're going to install it. There's a hole there for that. Kind of put it in at an angle. There, you got to kind of force it in a little bit and click it down. The roller, you do have to take this end off. It just pulls off. But line it up, click it into place, and now you're going to slide this on. These do need replaced. Even though this kind of looks like it doesn't, they will start to drip if you don't replace these. This one's definitely lighter weight. You can tell there's more material on that. Rotate this, and this should click. When we power it on, it'll retract it. Let's go over here. There's a square in, put that over here. I probably could have cut that a little cleaner, but it was just taking too long. Make sure that goes in all the way. You can rotate that free. Put the front door in first, kind of wiggle it, clicks into place. That's just a square. Now the bottom of the robot is done. Take the dirty water tank, make sure this lid is closed all the way, nice and flush. Sometimes you do get a little dirt here. Click it into place. Let's assemble the dustbin. Now, it needs quite a bit of work. There was quite a bit of hair stuck up underneath here that I didn't get when I washed it. There's stuff on this flapper here. This needs to be free. Yeah. So now let's assemble it. That little tab goes up, so you just slide it in there. It's a friction fit. Nice and flush. We're going to put it into the lid. This screen goes towards me, and put the feet in. There's feet right there. Click it into place. Now let's take it. Yeah. It just lines up and clicks into place. And then you simply just put it in. Make sure it kind of clicks into place. You can turn the robot on. Put the cover on. We're in good shape here.
Hello.
Let's go over here. I wiped that off. We're good. Okay. Yeah, there goes the mop rollers going in right now. All right, let's line this up. There is a micro switch, so you got to make sure you install this right or it's not going to work. So push it in. Oh, make sure it's in the track. So make sure it kind of clicks into place. That's flush, and that's down. And you just kind of put the bag here like that. All right, so here it is. There's my house. I had to put about 3 more no-go zones than normal. It doesn't do really thick carpet either, or like a really thick rug. So let's go to cleaning log. It isn't like other robots. Yeah, it only keeps, see, there's quite a bit of, it didn't finish the clean, it got stuck. That was the garage clean. Room cleaning. Yeah, cleaning terminated. Task paused for too long after docking. Not sure what happened there, but not as many greens as other. When it's not green, I mean, when it's green, that means it completely finished the entire project itself. It didn't need help. And I don't know, it doesn't give me total time. So I've used it for 3 months. It's probably got about 80 cleanings or something. Under settings, let's go to maintenance. Filter, I replaced it. Mop roller, I replaced it. It said it only had 15 more hours on, so yeah. Side brush, I didn't replace it, but I cleaned it. Anti-tangle main brush, it's got a bunch more. It's only got 45 more hours on it. I didn't replace it yet. Dust bag is good. It's, oh, I do hit replace. It does have a reminder, I guess. Cleaning solution. I mean, there is no solution. I don't know why. I did clean the dirty water box, so I didn't replace it. I cleaned it. Oh, that's that filter. Well, I didn't replace that filter. And the drip tray. Yep, I didn't replace it, but I did clean it. There you go. There's everything reset. So when I first got this robot, I was pretty excited about it. It's got a pretty low price point. It's on sale right now for $450. It's going to be a just a dead skip for me. just a little bit too much of a hassle at home. Yeah, just some things. I'll go over that in the review, but got lots more exciting videos coming up. Again, check out my website, justadadapproved.com. The sensor on that thing really works good, but it's just kind of meant for a smaller home. Battery life was not what I wanted it to be at my home. It had to recharge several times to clean my home. But small home without pets, it might do okay. So again, check out the website, justadadapproved.com. Thanks everybody for watching.